guests work today. They serve multimedia purposes. Matt Miller tweeting this. And this October 5th email from Comey to Brennan and Clapper on publicly acknowledging Russian interference is infuriating. I think this is Comey writing to Brennan. I think the window is closed on the opportunity for an official statement with 4 weeks until a presidential election. I think the marginal incremental disruption inoculation impact of the statement would be hugely outweighed by the damage to the intelligence community's reputation for independence. Trump did that anyway, right? I could be wrong and frequently am, but Americans already know the Russians are monkeying around on behalf of one candidate. Our confirming it adds little to the public mix, begs difficult questions about both how we knew that and what we are going to do about it, and exposes us to serious accusations of launching our own October surprise. The last bit is utterly untrue, but a reality in our poisonous atmosphere. Why did that infuriate you?
So, taken by itself, it's hard enough to understand. The Russians were actively interfering with the election. The administration, senior national security officials had decided it was their obligation to warn the American people, and his justification for not doing it is it will look like an October surprise. It's too close to the election. By itself, I think that's hard to understand. When you take it in context with what he did 2 weeks later, sending this letter to Congress about the Clinton investigation, which at the time was not a finding of wrongdoing. It wasn't a finding that they hadn't found something new and incriminating. They just knew they had new emails, and throwing, as I said earlier, a hand grenade into the middle of the election, much closer to Election Day, 11 days before. I don't see how you can justify sending that letter when you've told the American people, or when you've said internally you want to hide a matter of national security. He kept talking about disclose versus conceal. Well, this is concealment right here, but under his terms, of something that was important for the American public to know.
And the scale is vastly different. A foreign power trying to meddle with the most sacred part of our life versus a child molester had a few emails on his laptop.
Frank, I saw you nodding.
Yeah, look, this is the dilemma that Comey spends a lot of time talking about in his book, and also now is addressed in the IG report, which is the disparity in which he's treated the Hillary case in terms of feeling compelled to go forward to Congress and public, and not feeling compelled to do the same when the Russians are meddling with our election. And I respectfully disagree with his judgment on that. So I think Americans want to know that what they're looking at on Facebook and Twitter in the evening is coming from the Russian intelligence service, especially when it's happening during a campaign. I think we needed to know that was happening. And I understand the dilemma, top secret, classified information, a forward-moving case. But something needed to come out publicly to say, look, we've got a problem here. And at least the social media propaganda could have been pointed out.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.